4, right? My eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy way upon thee. So the Lord is recompensing the way upon America. Now, yesterday, right, he had a Boston Marathon, right?
Read that one more time, so stay important.
Ezekiel 7:4. Mine eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee.
That's recompensing the ways of America upon it.
Right.
Yeah,
so pretty much, right? Let's read that again.
Read that again.
Ezekiel 7:4. And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity. So we're in a time where the Lord is not having no pity no more. Like I just said before, you got a big thing over there in that Boston Marathon. The Boston Marathon situation, right? Where there was one bum from the beginning of the race and at the end of the race, right? And they both blew up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that was an inside job because the government they want to bring forth this martial law. They want to get the American people scared so that when the order is brought forth, they'll plead to the order. And then you had another incident, right, that happened in Texas. Right? This guy and his son, they went out and they saw the incident, the fire and all of that. So they recorded it on their phone in 10 seconds, right? The fertilizer plant extravagantly blew up, made a great impact. And when I saw that footage, I was even scared myself, man. So the Most High, in the time of judgment, those of you that saw that Boston Marathon situation, that's the Lord bringing judgment, man. Alright?
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, verse 29. Fire and hail.
Fire and hail. Read on.
And famine. And death. All these were created for vengeance.
So all these were created for vengeance. Read that. Read start from the top again.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 29.
Right.
Fire and hail.
Right.
And famine. And death.
So we're in that time, man. We're in that time of fire. Like I said, if any of you saw that thing that happened in Boston, that was the Most High, man. That was the Lord that did that. The Lord put it in those guys' heads to set those bombs over there. And killed 3 people. You see, these elites, they wanted to kill thousands of people so they can make it a big deal in the news. Okay? So they can show the American people, the American sheep, that look, some astronomically happened. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take everything away from you guys. And you know what exploded? You know what they put inside of those things, man? What they had inside of those vats? They had pressure cookers, man. Pressure cookers. Right. Where you make your vegetables and all of that, or rice. So they put that inside the back and it made a big explosion. See? So we're in a time of fire and death and destruction. You got it again?
Where's pressure?
No, it's a cooker in it. It's like a cook thing. No, it's like a thing where what you do is right. Get out of here. Anyway, what you do, right? It's like a little cooker when you know when you put your vegetables inside of it. So it's like a cooker. They put inside their backs. So they must have put something inside the cooker to explode, to make that explosion as it makes. See? And when that bomb went off, right? There was a lot of blood splattering. Right? You had certain people that was you had certain people that had their arms up. The arms blew up, their legs blew up. You had an old woman in the wheelchair, she had blood all over her face because of the explosion. You see? So the Lord is bringing death out here now. We're in a time of destruction, in the white man's judgment now. Okay?
You read more, buddy?
No, I saw the video. I saw the video. Read what you want to find out.
It says, Ecclesiasticus chapter 40, verse 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and the sword.
Oh, death and bloodshed. See that? So when that, so yeah, go ahead. See?
That's what happened. That's what happened.
That's exactly what happened. There was blood. There was bloodshed.
Was there people dying?
Well, they said 3 people died approximately. You know what I'm saying?
So that's death.
Yeah, that's death. That's death and bloodshed.
One side pass judgment.
And more that's gonna start happening in this society. More of that's gonna happen. That's just a walk in the park. Because in case you didn't know, as we've been preaching for the past couple of weeks now about this World War III, okay? You got North Korea getting ready, right? You got Russia getting ready, and they're gonna strike missiles real soon, man. That's why Barack Obama, he's ushering the third world war. The first war, what he's trying to do, he's trying to scare the American people so he can infiltrate this order. Okay, this agenda.
You want something major to happen. I think that was a quote that I think it's David Rockefeller said. He said he wants to create the right crisis in the society to make people accept the one world government.
That's it.
He wants the right crisis. Showing you that the plans that these people have So like I said, so they want the right crisis to happen in society. So scare the people, man. To make them so the white man can come in and say, you know, oh, we have a solution. You know, in order for all this chaos to stop, we have to merge governments. So we can all be one. We don't have to fight no more. You know, and our way of securing anybody from committing terrorism, acts of terrorism, any crime, is that everybody gets chipped. So we know, so we can monitor and track everybody's movements. You know? So that's the so-called white man solving the problem that he himself made. You know? And that's so, you know, I say you gotta scare the people in it, so they accept that one world order.
That's right. So this government is highly scared of people to the point where people just lose it and accept what the government gives them. And that's what this thing is all about. And more that's gonna start happening. More shit's gonna start hitting the earth. And I've heard that it's gonna be a marathon in this country as well. Soon to come. Okay? And they might do the same shit. See? So you people might get bugged the hell out because 2 bombs that blew up and killed, what, 54 people? And that's gonna be the way where the government's gonna bring their order. See? So continue that.
So I say, death, Ecclesiasticus chapter 40, verse 9.
Right?
Death and bloodshed, strife and the sword.
And that's what was going on in that Boston Marathon. There was bloodshed. There was death and bloodshed. That's prophecy right there. Continue.
And sword,
Right?
calamities, famine,
Right?
tribulation, and the scourge.
And the scourge. So all of these things are coming. All of these things are coming after this, right? Because right now, what this government was to do, this government was to annihilate, right? See? Just to sum it up in a nutshell, this government was to annihilate the masses out there. We've been saying this for what, a couple of weeks now, right? Matter of fact, we've been saying this for years. We found the evidence that these elites, they wanna decrease the population. Right now there's 7 trillion people on the face of the earth, and they wanna decrease all the way down to 5 trillion. You see? So we're in some serious times. It's showing every single day. You see? Continue.
So it says, death and bloodshed, strife and the sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked.
All these things was created for the wicked. Because all the wickedness has risen.
You gotta move up a little bit because there's enough trolley coming. Move up a little bit, please. Thank you very much.